So today's practice is going to be a slow flow style class to help support the immune system. So we'll be focusing a little bit on breath to support the lungs and the health of the lungs. We'll be focusing on some slow and steady movement to support the circulation of the lymphatic system and the immune cells. And of course, we'll support our nervous system by taking a nice long Shavasana at the end to enhance that parasympathetic response of the nervous system and keep our stress response down, which we know stress has huge implications on our immunity and our health. So with that being said, for this class you will need a blanket, and I recommend 2 blocks as well if you have them. And we're going to start off using the blanket, so maybe pause the video and grab a blanket, or if you have one, all we're going to do here is just kind of roll it up like a cylinder. So we've got this cylindrical shape here, and we're going to take it back behind us and place it right up against the sacrum. And all we're going to do is lay down over top of it so that it's supporting our spine. So find that, make sure you're feeling comfortable here. And really anything that you'd like to do with the legs is fine. You can place a bend in your knees. You can leave the legs crossed. Whatever feels good for you in the legs. I'm going to take, I think, a supported rest here with the knees knocking in and the soles of the feet on the floor. And then bring your arms out to cactus arms or a goalpost shape. And just begin to tune in. I'm just beginning to feel that support of the blanket, of the floor. And just right away starting to notice the breath. Tuning into the expansion of the ribs as the lungs fill with air. Tuning into the rhythm of the breath, whether it's quick or slow. Now seeing if you can draw your attention to your lungs. Notice how it feels on the next breath in to fill the lungs from bottom to top. And release from top to bottom. And now just imagine that that last breath that you took in was only about 1/3 of the capacity of the lungs to pull in air. So on your next breath in, see if you can imagine filling the lungs completely from bottom to top, all the way up. And letting the breath go completely. Continue to feel the support on the spine. And see if we can tap into a relaxation response here at the beginning. So on your next breath out, just empty all of that air out. As you breathe in, fill up only about 1/3 of the way. So maybe feeling the belly rise and then pause. Fill up the second third. So maybe feeling those ribs expand and then pause. And then fill up that third third all the way to the very top of the throat. Just see if you can melt a little bit more heavily over the blanket. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale a third of the capacity. Hold the breath. Inhale the second third and hold the breath. Inhale all the way up to the very top, hold the breath. And release. Take a nice breath in through the nose and let it go. Last time here, inhale a third of the way up, hold the breath. Inhale the second third and hold the breath. Inhale all the way up to the top, hold the breath. And release. Just allowing now the breath to flow naturally in and out. Start to get some movement through the system, through the tissues here. So whatever the legs are doing now, place a bend in the knees and place the soles of the feet right against the floor. Bring the arms alongside you. We'll start with palms facing down. As we inhale, stretch the arms all the way up and overhead, all the way back behind you, maybe tapping the floor. As we exhale, slide the elbows down alongside you, and then bring the arms back to start, palms facing up. Inhale, arms extend all the way back behind you. Maybe now tapping the floor with the fingertips. And as you exhale, just bring the arms back alongside you. Good. Flip the palms down. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring the arms back alongside you, palms facing up. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up and overhead. And exhale, bring the arms back alongside you. And just getting this blood flowing, getting this circulation moving. Flip the palms down. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way up and back behind you. Exhale, bend the elbows, bring the arms back alongside you, ending with palms facing up. Inhale, stretch the arms all the way back behind you once again. And this time, exhale, bring the arms back down, palms facing down. Pause there, relax the shoulders. Just observing how everything's feeling. Maybe feeling that sense of blood flow and circulation in the arms and the shoulders. From here, you might grab hold of the sides of your mat. We're going to walk our feet in and take Sukhasana, or just crisscrossing the legs with the right leg in front. And we're going to come up to seated here. So if you can, you're just going to lift on up and press your way up to a simple, easy pose here. You can just set the blanket over to the side. And for this one, I'm going to bring my right heel actually in front of my left heel, if you're able to do that, so that the legs are a little bit closer to the mat. But if that's not possible, cross one shin in front of the other. But for now, just close the eyes, relax the shoulders. You're welcome to keep the eyes closed here. We're just going to take a light twist. So float your left hand over towards your right knee or your right thigh, and bring your right hand back behind you. Maybe gaze over that right shoulder. Take an inhale for length, and exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper. As we inhale, we're going to unwind just a little bit, soften out of the pose. Exhale to twist just a little bit deeper. Inhale to unwind, soften out of that twist. And exhale, deepen into the twist. One more time, inhale, soften. Good. And exhale, deepen into the twist. And really make sure you're holding on to that right knee or thigh with the left hand. And we're going to float our right arm up in the air and end up with that right elbow kind of in this bent elbow position, 90 degrees. And all we're going to do from here is start to rotate that right shoulder, the right elbow, maybe close the eyes and feel that right shoulder blade moving around in space. And again, just loosening up some tissues, creating a stretch on the front of the chest. Maybe loosening some of the tissues up around the brachial plexus. So we feel like we can really expand the lungs and fill the ribs with our breath. Good, now dropping those right fingertips back behind you again, really looking over that right shoulder. And then drop that left ear towards the left shoulder and feel this nice stretch in the right side of the neck. From here, maybe just imagine the right side of the lungs filling with air. See if you can feel that right side filling of that space that we've created. And now lift the head, float your right arm around to potentially tap your left knee. And then we'll float our arms up into eagle pose. So joining the palms together, forearms are perpendicular to the floor. Bring the elbows about in line with the shoulders to begin with here. Take an inhale. And as we exhale, drop the elbows down. Feel that nice stretch in the neck. Inhale to lift the elbows up. Press the forearms forward. And just feel, again, maybe that right shoulder blade feels like it's definitely moving more on the upper back than the left. Just noticing what you're feeling here. Good. And then release. Release the arms and the hands to the knees. Close the eyes. Take a moment to observe how this feels in the body. Blink the eyes open. Let's lean back and just switch the cross in the legs. So now I'm going to cross that left heel in front of my right heel. Just sit up nice and tall. Float your right hand to your left knee and your left hand maybe just barely behind you. So we don't need to get deeply into a twist here. Gaze over that left shoulder. Take an inhale to lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, maybe twist a little deeper. Inhale, soften out of the twist just a little bit. Exhale, twist once again. Inhale to soften out. Exhale, retwist. Last time, inhale, relaxing out of the twist. And exhale, deepening into the twist. And then lifting that left arm up, those left fingertips up. And let's start to create those little circles with the arm and the shoulder. You might even close the eyes here and just feel what's happening in the body. Feel that left shoulder blade moving around in space. And noticing the gentle opening in the chest on that left side. Drop that left hand back behind you again. See if you can twist potentially a little bit deeper. Gaze over that left shoulder. And now drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. You Getting that nice stretch on the left side of the neck. And lift the head. Keep your right hand grounded on that left knee. Float the left hand around in front of you. Potentially tap that right knee. And lift the arms into those eagle arms once again. Elevate the elbows until they're about shoulder height. Push the forearms gently forward, feeling that nice stretch between both shoulder blades now. Relax the shoulders, relax the eyes. And now gently pull the elbows down, feeling that nice stretch in the traps. Gently release, swim the arms all the way up and overhead. Gaze up towards the fingers. And as we exhale, let's just fold forward over our legs, stretching those arms out in front of us. Noticing again how everything's feeling. From here, if you can, we're just going to plant the hands and come forward into child's pose. If you need to maneuver your way some other way into child's pose, of course, go ahead and just find your way there. See if you can relax the forehead down towards the mat and just relax the hips towards the heels. Imagine both lungs filling completely with air here, feeling the ribs expanding all the way around. And slowly rise to hands and knees. And if you do have blocks here, just have them nearby. We're not going to need them just yet, but pretty soon. So let's take a table pose, creases of the wrists under the shoulders, but tuck the toes for this one. So we'll take a modified version of some cat-cows. So as we inhale, we're dropping the belly, lifting the gaze, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. As we exhale, round the spine, tuck the tail, tuck the chin, really create this nice rounding in the upper back. Now stay here, take your inhale. As you exhale, press your hips back towards your heels with that rounded spine so we feel that nice stretch in the low back. Inhale, float the arms all the way up and overhead, resting on our toes. And exhale, plant the hands down for table pose. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin and the tail. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, sink the hips back towards the heels. Feel that nice low back stretch. Inhale, stay on the toes, swim the arms all the way up and overhead, maybe even gaze up. And exhale, set the hands back down. Find your way back to this table pose. One more round just like that. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, tuck the tail, round the spine, tuck the chin. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, slowly sink the hips back towards the heels. Inhale, float the arms up, maybe gaze up, drop the head back. And exhale, bring the hands back down to your mat. And let's take a downward facing dog now, pressing the heels towards the floor. And just hanging out here in our downward facing dog, letting that blood flow reverse. Again, maybe feeling that sense of circulation, of heat building in the body. Let's inhale, rise to the tippy toes. Exhale, press your heels down towards the floor, hug the upper arm bones in. Inhale, rise to the tippy toes. Exhale, press the heels down, hug those upper arm bones in. This time, inhale, rise to the toes, look forward. As we exhale, step forward between the hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen, bring the fingertips just under the kneecaps. And as we exhale, float the hands behind the calf muscles, gently press in and drop the head. Now soften those knees, push into the feet. Inhale, swim the arms all the way up and overhead. Exhale, join the hands together at the heart. Inhale, take the arms up, maybe look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, float forward, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower halfway down, maybe chaturanga. Inhale through to upward facing dog. Drop the hips, relax the shoulders. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's take our right leg straight up in the air. And as you exhale, just step your right foot between your hands and drop your left knee. And then reach for your yoga block if you have it. And I'm just going to place it between beneath my left hand here. And you don't have to have a block here, but I like the sensation of it. I like the lift away from the floor. So our back knee is angled. We've got about a 45-degree angle, starting to feel that nice stretch in the left thigh. Look forward, inhale. As you exhale, maybe sink just a little bit deeper into this. And then as we inhale, press into that left hand, open the right arm up, have a bend in the elbow. Good, exhale, float the right arm forward, gaze down. Inhale, open up, see if you can lean back maybe a little bit here, feel that stretch in the chest. And exhale, take that right arm forward. One more time, inhale, bend to that right elbow, maybe even gaze up. And exhale, float that right arm forward, keep the arm forward. See if you can even take the arm in line with the ear. Let's tuck our left toes and lift our left knee up off the mat. Good. And then find steadiness here. So push into that right foot, squeeze the belly in, and let's float our left arm back behind us. And just pause here for a few breaths. And press into that right foot as we inhale, drop the right arm and lift the left arm. Exhale, come forward, bring the right arm forward, draw that left arm back in space. Inhale, lift up, right arm drops, left arm lifts. Exhale, come forward. One more time, inhale, left arm lifts, right arm drops. And this time, slide that right arm up to meet the left. Breathe here. Take an inhale. And as we exhale, bend those elbows, lift the chest. Think about the undercarriage of the ribs, lifting up, maybe gaze up. Inhale, see if you can stretch your right leg straight as you bring your arms up. Relax your left heel. And go ahead, fold halfway forward. Arms forward, hug the outer hip in, breathe. And now as you exhale, drop both hands all the way down and just melt over that right leg. See if you can relax the left heel down just a little bit more. And just relax into this. Slowly re-bend into that right knee. You can move that block in front of you. As we exhale, we're going to step our left foot forward to meet our right. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Feel free to use the block if you want to. Exhale, take the hands behind the calf muscles and gently pull in and up. Press into the feet. Inhale, swing the arms all the way up and overhead. And as we exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, let's take the arms up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Bring the fingertips underneath the kneecaps. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, raise the left leg up in the air. Good. Actually, exhale, set the left foot back down. Inhale, roll forward to top of a push-up. Good. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now inhale, take that left leg straight up in the air. And as we exhale, set the left foot between the hands, drop the right knee. Good. Inhale, gaze forward. Maybe bring that yoga block underneath your right hand. And exhale, sink deeper into that right thigh. Inhale, take the left arm up, twist open. As we exhale, slide the left arm forward. Inhale, twist open, bend into the elbow. Exhale, slide that left arm forward. Good. Inhale, open up. Pause here. Lean back into that left arm. Good. And then slide that left arm forward. Keep the right hand on the block here. Let's tuck our right toes and lift the right knee up off the mat. Good. Start to find steadiness again in the leg. The left leg. Bring the right arm back behind you. Push into the left foot as we inhale. Lift the torso, drop the left arm. Raise the right arm. Exhale, come forward. Right arm floats back behind us. Left arm comes forward. Inhale, lift up. Bring the right arm up with you. Left arm drops down. Exhale, right arm comes back. Left arm forward. Shift forward. Last time. Inhale, rise up. Bring that right arm up with you. Bring the left arm up with you as well. Breathe. Good. Let's bend into those elbows. Lean back. Lift from the undercarriage of the ribs. And then stretch the arms up. See if you can straighten that left leg. And as we exhale, fold halfway forward. Relax the right heel. As you exhale, drop the hands all the way down. See if you can melt the belly and the torso over that left thigh. And just relax the right heel. And one more breath here. And slowly bend back into that left knee. Step the right foot forward to meet the left. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold, plant the hands behind the calves. Gently press in. Inhale, swim the arms all the way up and overhead. And exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, take the arms up. This time, let's grab hold of the left wrist with the right hand and just lean over to the right, stretching out that side body. Inhale, come back up through center, maybe look up. Exhale, lean to the left, stretching out that right side body. Inhale, come back through center, look up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, top of a push-up. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, let's take our right leg up in the air. And as you exhale, step the right foot between the hands. Don't drop the back knee this time. Bring that block underneath the left hand. So push into that left hand. Engage the muscles of your back thigh here. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. As you inhale, open that right arm. So we're twisting open with a bend in the right elbow. And now as we exhale, we'll straighten our right leg and extend the right arm forward. Inhale, open up, bend into that right knee, lean back. Exhale, straighten the right leg, bring that right arm forward. Good, one more. Bend into that right elbow, lean back. Exhale, bring the right arm forward, pause there. Take the left arm back behind you. Take an inhale and an exhale. Good, now as we inhale, we're just going to switch the arms as we lift the torso. So left arm reaches up, right arm drops down. Exhale, come forward. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, come on up. And this time we'll reach that right hand up, grab hold of the left wrist, and just lean over to the right. Again, feeling that nice side body stretch. Inhale, come back up, release the arms. As you exhale, drop the fingertips down to the floor and just step forward to meet the front foot and fold in, drop the head. Good, now soften the knees. Inhale, let's swim the arms all the way back up and overhead. Exhale, join the hands together at the heart. Inhale, take the arms up, grab hold of the right wrist with the left hand and lean to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, other side. Good. Inhale, come back up, maybe look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. And exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward, top of a push-up. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway down. Inhale through to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take our left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot between the hands and bring that yoga block underneath your right hand. Good, inhale, come forward. Take the exhale. Inhale, open up, that left arm is bent, lean back. And now as we exhale, we're gonna stretch that left arm forward, stretch the left leg. Good, exhale, bend into the elbow, bend into the knee. Inhale, straighten the leg and the arm. Last time, bend into the elbow, bend into the knee. Good, keep the knee bent as you stretch that left arm forward. Pause here. Reach the right arm back behind you. Good, push into that left foot as we inhale. Lift the torso and the right arm as we drop that left arm. Exhale, come forward. Right arm drops back, left arm forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come forward. Last time, inhale, rise up, bring that right arm up. Take the left arm all the way up and over, grab hold of the right wrist with the left hand and lean to the left. Good. Inhale, stretch the arms back up. Exhale, plant the hand, step that back foot forward to meet the front foot. Fold forward. And then let's grab both of our yoga blocks here. And we're gonna stack them on top of each other so we can take a supported forward fold. So I'm gonna have my bottom one at the second tallest height and I think my top one at the tallest height. And just rest your forehead down there. Maybe play around with it and see. No, I think I like the tallest one. See where you're at. And then once you feel pretty supported there, just bring your hands over your elbows and let your arms relax. Close your eyes. Relax the knees. feels better too to maybe hang the arms, go ahead and just let the arms hang. Maybe the hands come to those calf muscles and gently pulling in. Just find some place where you can be comfortable here for the next maybe 5 or 6 rounds of breath. Feeling this reverse of blood flow once again, sensing circulation. Maybe sensing the down regulation of the nervous system now that we've paused. Lift the head, separate the feet a little bit wider. We're about to take a yoga squat. We've got our blocks here, so if you'd like to, you could certainly set the block up to catch you once you lower down into your squat. So find your squat there and just bring the hands to the heart. But if you're not feeling enough in this one, just release the block if you did place it there and just find our usual yoga squat here, lengthening the crown of the head up. And we're going to find our way to a seat. So have one block nearby, or your blanket actually. I'm going to sit up on a block, but if that feels too tall for you, you're welcome to just sit on your blanket or pillow or whatever you have nearby. But find a comfortable propped up seat here so that you can comfortably now rest your right heel in front of your left heel and allow for this downward rotation of the knees and the legs. And take your time to find your way there, but just take a moment, close your eyes once you get there. You may end up needing your second block if you have it nearby. Maybe just have it there. I'll show you how in just a moment. Close the eyes again. Notice the breath. And now we're going to bring our right fingertips down to the floor next to us, and it's okay to lean here. So see if you can drop your right fingertips down. If that feels like way too far away, you can definitely plant your hand on a yoga block. So decide what you'd like to do. Your hand is just right off your hip. And as we inhale, we're going to stretch our left arm up and over the left ear. Gaze underneath that left arm. Good. Now, as we inhale, look down towards your right shoulder and just wrap your left arm behind your low back. Inhale, stretch the arm all the way up and over. Gaze underneath that left arm. Exhale, float the left arm back behind you. Look down towards your right hand. Inhale, take that left arm up and over. Gaze under the arm. And exhale, take the left arm back behind you. Look down towards the left hand. And this time, tuck the chin just a little bit more. And lean the head back in space until we feel that nice stretch in the side of the neck there. Keep the angle of the neck, the head falling to the right, but slide those right fingertips up and reach up and over with the tips of your right fingers. Just really softly place them on the left side of the head and press the head into the fingers. So we'll feel that deeper stretch on that left side of the neck. We don't want to be pulling the head down. Instead, the fingers are just resting there and the head is instead pushing into the hand. release. Let the head float back up into place. Release that left arm, and let's take the left arm out to the side. Inhale, stretch the right arm all the way up and over. Gaze underneath that right arm. Good. As you exhale, look down towards your left fingers. Bring the right arm behind the low back. Inhale, stretch that right arm all the way up and over. Exhale, bring the right hand behind you. Look down towards those left fingers. Good. Last one. Inhale, swim that arm all the way up and overhead. Exhale, bring the right arm behind the back. Look down towards those left fingers. And just tuck the chin. Begin to lean the head back in space. And feel that nice stretch in the right side of the neck there. And keeping the head heavy in that left ear, encouraging the head towards the left shoulder. Slide the left fingertips up, and then you'll just reach up and really gently touch the right side of the head, the temple area, and press the head into the fingers. Good, and release. Let the head float back into place. Let the arms rest on your legs. Close the eyes. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, fill to about 1/3 of your capacity to draw that air in and hold the breath. Fill up the second third, hold the breath. And fill up all the way to the very top. Hold the breath, tuck the chin. And then release. Take a full breath in. And let it go. And fill up 1/3 of the way, hold the breath. Fill up the second third, hold the breath. Fill up all the way to the very top, hold the breath, tuck the chin. And release. Good. Come off of your yoga block. Keep it nearby and lie down onto your back. Just one final pose here before Shavasana. So we're going to take our yoga block now and lift our hips up, slide the block under the sacrum. And then pick up both of your feet. And you can hold on to the block, you can hold on to the sides of your yoga mat if you'd like to, or just rest the hands down on the ground. And we'll take a supported candlestick. So extend the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Once again, allowing for this reversal of blood flow, encouraging that circulation in the lymphatic system, the immune cells. And also down-regulating the nervous system here. Stay here for maybe just 5 more breaths. Bending back into the knees, setting the feet back down on the mat, sliding that yoga block out from underneath you, and then just stretching the legs down for your Shavasana. So Feel free to grab your blanket, place it under your knees, or however you feel supported and relaxed in Shavasana. Maybe even pausing the video and taking a really long restorative Shavasana. And so I'll take a deep breath here in through the nose, feel the lungs expand. And let it go. Relax, enjoy your rest. Ready to come out of Shavasana, start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Roll the wrists and the ankles. And gently turn the head from side to side. Sliding the legs together, swimming the arms up and overhead. And as you exhale, gently hug the knees in towards you. Finding your way to seated however you would like to. And gently bringing the hands together at the heart. Thank you once again so much for watching and participating. Namaste.